Thank you for joining, and we are going to do the breakdown of the Super Clash. We are going to analyze everything around the big game, and we'll touch on everything. We'll make sure that we make emphasis on everything you need to know ahead of the game. It's Heart of Folk versus Kumasi Asante Kotoko, and this is the new kits for Heart of Folk and then Kotoko as well. THB, the whole brand, I visited them today, and then Key Sports of Heart of Folk. Let's talk about them. Let's do proper analysis of the game. First of all, we have two coaches who are going into the fixture, and that is Masood Didi Dramani and Abdul Karim Zito. Masood Didi Dramani is a former head coach of Kumasi Asante Kotoko, and Masood has won the Premier League twice. One in 2011, 2012, 2013. And when Masood was leading Kumasi Asante Kotoko as the head coach, Abdul Karim Zito Kabute, who is currently the head coach of Kotoko, was then the youth team head coach. So obviously it tells you the caliber of coaches they are, the kind of experience they have. Masood has won the league twice at Kotoko and now at Heart of Folk. And then Abdul Karim Zito has won the FA Cup, M10 FA Cup twice. So in terms of trophies, these coaches are up there, building up. Now, one key thing that we need to talk about has to do with that these two teams are unbeaten going into the Super Clash. And if you pick Heart of Folk, they've played 8 matches. In 8 matches, they've won 4, and they've also drawn 4. Kumasi Asante Kotoko have also played 5 matches. They've won 3, and they've drawn 2 going into the fixture. Heart of Folk in 4 matches are home this season because Heart is hosting Kotoko. Kotoko going away against Heart of Folk, and Heart of Folk at home this season against opponents. They drawn against Hoho United 0-0. They won against 11 Wonders 1-0. Heart of Lions, the results ended in a draw. And so, in terms of draws, Heart of Folk are also one of the sides that really draw their games. And so, results at home have not been impressive as compared to results away. They have 3 away matches, 3 away wins. And that is a positive record going into the match day 9 of the Ghana Premier League. With Kumasi Asante Kotoko, they have played 2 away matches this season, and in the 2 away matches they've played, they have recorded 1 win, 1 draw. They are yet to concede a goal, and Kumasi Asante Kotoko have managed 1 goal, 2 clean sheets away, and that is also a plus for them. Now let's talk about the goals they've scored. Heart of Folk have a total of 8 goals scored, 3 goals conceded. And the 3 goals conceded, 2 of the goals have been conceded at home, and that is against Bibiani Gold Stars. 1 of the goals away. So in 4 matches played at home, they've only conceded twice, and that is against Bibiani Gold Stars. And then let's talk about Asante Kotoko. They have conceded 2 goals in the Premier League, and they are yet to concede away. And so all the goals have come at home, and that is when Karela lost by 4-2 to Kotoko at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. And so a difficult one, of course. Now, Heart of Folk have scored a total of 8 goals this season, like we said. Only 3 of the goals have been scored at home, and the rest are away. And so that is it. Kotoko, in terms of away goals scored, they have 7 goals. They've scored 6 of the goals at home, 1 away. So it means that Kotoko are also not a good side scoring away. And so let's take note. Coach Abdul Karim Zito Kabute, since 2022-23 season, in the last 7 matches against Heart of Folk, he's managed a total of 6 wins, 1 draw, unbeaten as a coach against Heart of Folk since 2022-23. So since 2023, Abdul Karim Zito is unbeaten against us in the league. And at Dreams FC, he's played 2022-23, 2-2-0-0, 2023-24, 2-2-0-0, 2024-25, draw 0-0 and 1-0 win. And that was the only win Dreams FC recorded away. And then this last season, when he signed for Kotoko again, he managed a goalless draw against Heart of Folk. And so in 7 matches, that has been his record. Now, Heart of Folk are also unbeaten in the last 15 Premier League games. 9 wins, 6 draws. 9 wins, 6 draws. Heart of Folk unbeaten in their last 15 Premier League games. 9 wins, 6 draws. Heart of Folk unbeaten in their last 9 games played in the Premier League. and that is it. 9 games played in the Premier League, and so going into fixture, it makes it more interesting. Now let's talk about Kotoko. Kotoko in the last 5 away matches have won once. The last 10 away matches they've won only once, and they've drawn 3, they've drawn 3, they've won once, and just a victory, and that is against Brecum Chelsea this season. From last season, since September 2024, Kotoko have only won 4 matches. Since September 2024, 4 matches, and that is not a good record going into the fixture against Hearts of Folk. Now, since 1958, they've played 118 matches, and Hearts of Folk have won 38, Kotoko have won 40, and also 40 has ended in a draw. That is the news around their games played between Hearts of Folk and Kotoko combined, both home and away. Now, Abdul Karim Zito, since taking over Kotoko as a coach, he's played only 11 Premier League games. He's won 6, he's drawn 4, he's lost 1. Impressive record. He's drawn 4, he's won 6, he's lost 1. And the 1 defeat, if you ask, that was the 3-1 defeat against Vision FC Adeni Ajekweku last season. And that was the match, the 34 fixture, when Vision won by 3-1. And that was when Frank Eburaduku had a brace against Kumasi Asante Kotoko going into the fixture. And so that's something interesting to take note on. Now, let's talk about Didi Dramani. We've looked at all matches played by Abdul Karim. Let's look at all matches. So we look at the 2 teams and what they are parading on Sunday. And first of all, at Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Joseph Abula will be missing the fixture. Why? Because of accumulation of cards. And so we won't see Joseph Abula. And so the partnership of Samba O'Neill, and so Kotoko would be here. We are going to see goalkeeper Kamara would be imposed for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. And we'll have Lord Amwa as a right back, and then Patrick Esiedu as the left back. The 2 centre backs, we are going to see O'Neill, Samba, the captain, and then Henry Ansu as another centre back for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Now, we'll have Seth Kojo and then Lord Hilary Adabo as the 2 midfielders, the defensive midfielders going into the fixture. Peter Amiduakwa would operate from the flanks, and then we'll have Morifin Donsu leading the attack. Hubert Jehu is also expected to start for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. So the Kotoko team looks set for the big game. Mohamed Kamara, Lord Amwa, Patrick Esiedu, Samba O'Neill, we'll have Henry Ansu, Seth Kojo, Hubert Jehu, Peter Amiduakwa, and so Saka Dauda would also start from the flank. So Peter Amiduakwa and Saka Dauda, left and right wings, Morifin Donsu as a centre forward, Seth Kojo, Lord Hilary Adabo, and Hubert Jehu as the midfielders. Now let's talk about Hearts of Folk. We have Benjamin Asari imposed for Hearts of Folk going into the big fixture, and obviously the 2 super clashes being imposed in the Premier League. He's kept 1 clean sheet, he's won 1 for his side. And then we have Amankwa Befi as the right back. Ransford Mensah will start from the left side for Hearts of Folk as a defensive midfielder. David Opanfrani will be missing the fixture due to accumulation of cards, and so we are going to have Ali Mohammed and then Kevin Osei ACB as the 2 centre backs going into the fixture. Ransford Mensah, Raphael Amponsa would be a defensive midfielder for the game, and then Hussein Paku George as the midfielders, and then the attack, Mauli Wayo would be starting, and we have Hamza Issa and then Frank Ebura Duku leading the attack for both sides. So we are going to have Hearts of Folk, Kumasi Asante Kotoko possible starting 11 due to some accumulation of cards and yellow cards, and so injury situation. So a tough game on Sunday. You just can't afford to miss it. You can't afford to miss it because it's a game to watch. Both sides are going to parade like for like good players. Some of them are now upcoming. Some of them are going to taste their first Premier League super clash, but then obviously majority of them have played the GACA Top 4 and the President's Cup. They've all had the feel of how Asante Kotoko looks like, their fixture looks like. So on Sunday, see you at Accra Sports Stadium. Just grab your ticket from 30 Ghana cedi and go enjoy the beautiful game at Accra Sports Stadium. My name is Shaban Mohammed. I'll bring you some deep down reviews of the fixture, and that'll be on Saturday afternoon before we build up to the game. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mo TV. Enjoy up to speed GPL exclusive updates. Hearts Kotoko Sunday at Accra Sports Stadium, 4 p.m. kickoff time. See you there. Let's enjoy GPL.